Hi everyone, and welcome to my next video tutorial, which is going to be focused on advanced styling for the Django admin page. I have covered a tutorial a while back where I taught you how you can go ahead and customize the Django admin with a package known as Django Jasmine. However, it is a little bit limited in terms of customization. Now, it does change the Django admin page for you in a completely different way. However, I know that there are some of you that want to customize even more, a little bit more in detail with the specifics. So I found something that I feel will really help you guys, and that is known as the Django admin interface package, and this will help you to customize your themes a lot better and a lot more concisely. So to do this video tutorial, you need to make sure that you have, as always, a simple Django project up and running. So as you can see, I just have a simple project and I have made my default migrations and everything as such is set into place. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and create a super user. So that's the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do. So you just want to say Python manage.py create super user. And I'm going to leave it as blank. So Arno, email, I'm going to skip, enter in a password. Again. There we go. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to install this package. So Django admin interface. And I'm going to say pip install Django admin interface. Make sure you install it in your virtual environment. It's going to install a lot of packages alongside it. So just give it a moment. There we go. It's been installed. And let's have a look at the instructions. So we can scroll down. And you can see already a typical example here of what you can do. You can change these themes, these colors as you so desire. And we just want to go down here. And what you want to do is you want to just add in the following apps: admin_interface and color fill just above Django.contrib_admin. So what I'm going to do is just copy these here. Go to settings.py. And just here above admin. Okay, I just want to add that there. Okay, you just want to add that in. Just make sure that you've added these two apps just above Django contrib.admin, or else it's not going to work. Very important. So make sure that you've gone ahead and done that. Next, we just need to run python manage.py migrate. So that's the next thing. So we can say python manage.py migrate. Okay, it's going to make all those migrations for those two apps. Now we can go ahead and run our server. Okay, and you want to head onto your admin page. So I'm just going to put here /admin. And there we go. So we can see we already have something completely different. So we've got a nice Django scheme here, everything in place here. So it looks quite nice. Now what I want you to do next is just to enter in your default credentials for your super user. Now you can go ahead and log in. Okay, here we are. So you can see we've got a nice sort of styling applied to it. And now you're probably wondering, okay, how do I go further and how do I actually change the styling? So we can go to themes, for example, and you can add your own theme, add in your own colors, add in your own settings. By default, we're using the Django theme here, which is currently active. So I'm going to click on Django. And we can actually modify all of these attributes per heading. So we have the environment section, language chooser, logo, fav icon, title, header, breadcrumbs, module headers, etc. And you can see we can change all of these colors accordingly. So what I want us to do is, let me just zoom out here. Okay, we can also go ahead and just switch these sides here. So we can also see the application here accordingly in terms of the apps that we have while we're changing a theme. Okay, so what I want us to do is to change a few things. So we can change the name here of the theme. So I'm going to switch it to something different. So let's go ahead and switch this to custom theme. That's going to be the name. Okay, we're going to leave everything here on the default. And I want to change the title, so I don't want it to be Django administration anymore. So you can see it says Django administration. I want to change that to my main website. Then you can see there's a color set, so it's like a yellowish color, and we can see Django administration in like a yellowish color. So I'm going to change that. Let's say set that to like a white-ish color. There we go. So my main website. Then we can change the header, so the background color and the text color, which we can also modify. Then you get something known as the breadcrumbs or the module headers. So these are essentially what you see. So I zoom out here. These are essentially those breadcrumbs or module headers. So it's like a greenish color. So what I want to do is just modify that. Let's make that a little greener, I guess. Let's change it maybe to this sort of color. Yeah, so just change it to a color. That's going to change these colors here. Okay, you can also choose if you want to have rounded corners. Let's remove that. You can change the color of the links. Also the save button. So let's say I want to change the background color to, let's say, like a purple, like a pinkish purple color. I want to change the save button. And I'm going to leave everything as is. You can, of course, go ahead and experiment. As you can see here, there's a lot more customization options available. It's a little bit more advanced. So that is how you can go ahead and set everything up accordingly. So now what we can do is say save. And as you can see here, there is a significant change here. So we can see the save button has turned like pinkish purple. It's now a custom theme that's active, and we can see these colors have changed slightly. So I want to make it a little bit more distinctive, but we can also see the text here from my main website has changed. It's also white, and I just want to change this heading here, so the breadcrumbs. So I want to make it a bit more distinctive. I want to make it yellow. Make that background here yellow, and save. Okay, so that looks quite ugly, but you get the idea. Let me change it to, let's see what else I have. Let's just set it back to like a teal blue. There we go. So you can see you can just play around with it, see what works, what doesn't work. Of course, it is a unique color scheme with color codes. You just need to play around with it. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to show you for this video. So this package gives you more flexibility in terms of customizing your admin page. A lot cleaner, a lot nicer, and I think this works a bit better than Django Jasmine. Since Django Jasmine has a restrictive format, I believe perhaps in the docs you can adjust it here and there, but this is a little bit more intuitive and flexible if you want to change things up. Alright guys, so that's it for this video tutorial, and as always, thank you for the support, and I'll see you next time. See ya.